Assalamu alaikum guys, and hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Aisha if you're new here, and if you're a returning viewer, I thank you so much for always coming back to see me because I do miss you. If you're interested in seeing what I did to help grow my savings, get some extra spending money, keep watching till the end and I'll let you know what I did. So I went from being a full-time student to a housewife, not having a lot of money, for myself. I worked as a customer service representative for a few years for big companies. So whatever little tricks and tips that I learned from each gig that I did, I made mental notes and then I spoke to my husband about it afterwards. My last gig that I did before I became a housewife full time was credit card rewards. So I went from being a full-time student to a housewife and then part-time working to full-time working. I was all over the place more or less. So as you know, if you're an American or maybe Western, British, whatever, we deal with credit cards and credit scores. So when I got my first job, I had to open my checking account to start receiving payments for my job. Didn't have a credit score. I don't think we actually do these things in the Caribbean. So this was new for me. So what I did was ask for a starter card from the credit union that gave me my checking account. Because these people want our business. And I made purchases on them and kept up with my payments. So what you not want to do is take out a credit card, buy things that you don't have the money for. Because as a Muslim, interest is haram. We don't do that. So if you are using a credit card, you have to be sure that you have the money to pay it off and not incur interest, because we don't want to do that. We don't want to get in trouble for that. What I did was more or less to help to build my credit score was I would make payments for things that I want, even as little as $5 on the credit card, and then take the money that I had in my checking account and paid it off like that. So that way I'm building my responsibility for my credit score. If you are new to credit cards or if you're trying to build a credit score, I recommend that you do that. So here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to use your credit card if you don't have the cash for it. Because one, we're a Muslim. If you're watching this and you're a Muslim, we don't deal with interest. So to buy something that you can't pay for in the end using a credit card, you're going to have to pay interest. What you want to do is make purchases on your card that you have the money for. So if you're going to buy like some batteries, $10, you have $10 in your checking account, use your credit card to pay for that, and then you take your $10 instead of giving it to the store directly to your bank that gave you your credit card and pay that off and build your credit score. So yes, I went from starter card to having a good enough credit score at a better credit card. So you may have known this before, or maybe this is new to you. I know it was new to my husband until I pointed it out to him, and then he realized, what the heck, I had this all the time, all this money all the time. You have to actually read the terms and conditions and see what offers that you get. Usually these credit card companies give you a rewards program. Like if you spend certain money at buying this product, you get this percent back as a reward. I tried to go to my credit union that I started with before and ask them if they can get me a better card, but I had to stay with them for like 2 years before they would even give me something else. So then, because I had a good score, I started shopping to see if I would get approved for this card and this other card, and then eventually I got 2 really good cards that I like. Lately, everyone wants your business, so they want you to pick them. So you just need to know which card you need to pick in order to get the best bang for money back. So with my cards, one of them is like an Amazon card, and I used because I shop at Amazon a lot. And for example, this card would give me 5% back for spending money at Amazon. And we literally can get most of our stuff at Amazon. I'm sure you're watching right now, you shop at Amazon. So that was one card that I did. And then another one offered me better cash back for buying groceries, eating at restaurants. I think one was pharmacy as well, and of something else, and then 1% back on every other thing. So what you should look for now is you should know your spending habits, what you usually buy monthly, and get a card that can help you get points for that. Because who likes spending money? I don't. Especially if you don't get it back. Like you spend money like on electric bills. Yes, you use the electricity, but then you don't really get anything back. Example for me, I do a lot of grocery shopping. I do get some medicine at times, and I do like to eat at restaurants. So I got a card that gave me more points for shopping at restaurants, groceries, medicine. So what you would do is find a card, shop around for a card that helps cater to what you spend your money on daily. So after you find the card that works for you, for example, let's just say groceries, what you will do is buy groceries as usual, but you put it on your card and take the cash that you have and pay it off. Because usually with these reward cards, you have to pay the balance off fully at the end in order to qualify, which should be easy for us Muslims because we don't want to do interest. What I recommend as well is because, these cashback things, for example, $100 and you get 5% back. That's just $5. It's a little bit of money. So you have to have patience, have self-control, and not to spend your money quickly as you get it, and not just try to cash it out if that works for you. So what I did was just keep buying my things and ignoring my points. So by the end of the year, I have enough extra spending money to maybe take a vacation or just buy myself whatever I want, treat myself, treat my family. So that's how I make my extra spending money without a job, at home, not doing anything extra, just using the right card that works for me. And if you're curious as to whether it's halal or not, seekersguidance.org, they have I think 2 articles about that explaining its permissibility. So I will put that down in the description box if you would like to read that a little bit. So if you find this tip helpful, please give me a thumbs up and make sure to share and like, comment, and subscribe. If you're already someone that are into rewards, and please let us know which cards that you're working with and what your rewards look like. Till next time, assalamu alaikum.